I prefer to be a lot higher off the ground.
More of this misdirection bullshit.
Who'd be the physically toughest? I tail him with like my bow drawn too, as if like covering him.
Well, would that mean I'm at least hidden? Being in darkness?
What are you trying to hide from? The way that you say that, it sounds like it's with fear. There's no shadows and veils like there were in the last set of rooms. You can't grab the arrow, but you can grab the spotlight.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader.
While you look at that,
Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
What did you guys pick as your extra experience?
I went with Unmired Mind.
Ooh.
Is that to try to prevent mind fuckery?
Yes.
Do you think
Because
it'll
that
work?
shit, I mean, granted, it was fuckery, but it was interesting. But yeah, no. I don't want to have to keep, like, experimenting to figure something out.
Oh, experimenting's fun. In so many aspects in life.
But I'm the squishy rogue, and I don't want to have to I don't want to have to need more healing than I should.
Bonehorn, what did you pick?
For mine, I initially had it as Maze Walker, but somehow that seemed a little bit too, like, niche. So I decided to call mine Follow Your Nose.
So you will lead us all to breakfast cereal in the morning. Got it. Toro.
So I called my experience Yearn for the Mines, because that is what Turo was doing before he started on this journey, was working in mining. Seemed appropriate.
And we often yearn for work in our everyday life.
Yep.
Namu, are you good with your choices? What did you pick?
Keen Senses. I might change the name of it, but it'll still be the same thing. Just Keen Senses. I like to think roleplay wise that after the fall, after a couple hours of the fall through all this stuff, his head doesn't rattle anymore, his nose isn't clogged with dust anymore, so he's can smell and hear and see a little bit better.
Just coal dust. Just coal dust.
All the coal dust.
To remind everybody what happened last week, or actually, how do you guys take what happened last week? How would you guys describe it?
I have 3.5 pages of notes from last week. I will still say not it.
I have no notes because I'm a terrible note taker.
Me
so
too.
I'm gonna try and get better at that.
I can go over the notes.
I mean, for the sake of brevity, we found ourselves kind of collected in a portion of the tunnels that none of us really recognized. We found ourselves in a bit of a maze with a bit of whether mind fuckery or illusion. We're being followed by and then following ghosts of our previous steps, which was forewarned by clues in the cavern. And after a full session, we only just made our way out of that.
Does anybody have anything to add to that?
Yeah, man, we first of all fell. That hurt. Then we meet this thing, a bonehorn, though I'd call it more of I don't know, Mushroomzilla. Anyways, he's not that bad of a chap, but well, apparently these caves are filled with spirits. Hi, spirits. Thank you, spirits. I hope you're listening. We love you. Those spirits are assholes.
The spirits
They change
wave
everything
back.
up and they trick us. They change the path back.
Damn
They take
spirits.
us forever.
Damn spirits. After traversing the same room several times last week, you all managed. Oh, and 2 of you had trippy experiences where you ate water droplets that like tripped you out.
Yeah, that
No.
was trippy.
Not that that will ever be important again, but it's important now.
It's a one-off.
Or it was important then. You all come out into a part of the cave that does not resemble the previous room/rooms.
Yes.
Hey, Horny Bone. This the spirit here too?
And you will see Bonehorn look over to you and look up into the air, sniff the air. Are there any spirits about?
How would you like to ascertain that?
Is there anything similar that I can smell or sense in the air or about nature that links the spirits of the cave to this place?
So it sounds like you want to make an instinct roll to see if you can look around and notice anything.
Instinct.
Which is fine. Looking with your eyes and your nose is one way of detecting things. It is not the only way.
Yeah. Okay, so this is... Woo! All right, let's go. 13 with hope.
13 with hope. So one, this is not a part of the caves that you are familiar with. An instinct roll, you've probably not came through this way before. You can't detect any twisting. There's no shadows and veils like there were in the last set of rooms. It's just a branch off forward. It's hard to tell if there's any spiritual presence or any divine cave energy beyond what was in the last room.
Bonehorn will just like sniff the air, sensing around for this, and then look slowly back over and just shake his head. Nope. No spirits here.
I'm coming.
And as a reminder, Bonehorn, you are the only one with low light vision. The
Yeah.
rest are traveling largely by torchlight.
Oh wait, I had something for this. Hold on, I did have notes. What was it? One of my new domains, Summon Familiar.
Ooh.
I wanted to mark a stress, and I wanted to summon a bush baby.
Bush baby.
What is a bush baby?
It's like I want to say Australian. They have big nocturnal, big bright eyes that reflect so much light that they actually like act as a flashlight.
Okay.
See if I can find a picture for you.
So they're reflecting light to act as a flashlight. The only light currently is from you guys, so it's taking the light of your torches and casting it directly out.
It's like a giant.
Let's see. Put a picture of this little bastard in here for you.
It's kind of like almost like a mix between I guess like a mouse, like a little mouse bat marsupial with like 4 legs. It's really cute.
Put it in Touchstone.
Is it on your shoulder? Does it fit
Like
on
a
your shoulder?
lemur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like itty bitty little babies.
Okay. Just know, I'm gonna hide the icon. Just know that it's on your shoulder, casting the light of your torches out in front of you guys.
Right.
It's nice to be free of that maze, but I don't recognize these caverns either.
Of course you don't. You've never been down here before, right?
I am certainly farther from home than I really thought I'd ever be, but have you been here before? Do you recognize where we are?
I believe DM, you said that I don't recognize
This would
these.
not have been a place you would have been before.
He looks around very sagely, nodding. Nope. Never seen this particular cave in my life.
All right, good to know. How about you other fellas? Have you, any chance you've been here before, know where we are?
I've never been down this far below ground before in my life. That is one thing I can remember.
Yeah, I prefer to be a lot higher off the ground, in the trees, or on a nice tall rock.
Well, we'll get nowhere unless we move forward.
I would like to.
DM,
Yeah.
Never mind.
does the wall between myself and Bonehorn and Fugue extend to the ceiling? There's a like green
It does.
color on it. It does? It goes up to the ceiling?
Yes.
Okay.
Some of the rocks are just rocks, but those specific walls stretch all the way up.
Bonehorn, you're an LSD dragon, a psilocybin dragon.
Oh,
I
Believe
I'm
it
just
or
like
not.
parkouring off the walls as I go through the tunnels.
I do have a torch. Should I smoke some of your mushrooms?
I have so many questions about. Never mind.
About smoking my mushrooms, DM?
You make a tea out of them, man.
What?
If you're really weird, you make a coffee.
What's wrong? You never heard of mushroom coffee before? Mushroom tea?
Yes, I
Mushroom.
have.
I've heard
I
of
don't
both.
have boiling water right now.
Which path do you all take?
Can I want to like smell the air and like using my like, tracking senses and stuff. Try to like guess which one smells the cleanest. like fresh air, like freshest air, I guess.
Okay. Make an instinct roll.
All right. And I will use my new keen senses.
All right.
Experience with that one
Charge yourself a hope and add 2.
will be a 14. That'll be an 18 with fear.
18 with fear. Oh, good. I like fear.
No.
Do you start smelling the
No,
air?
you don't get 18 fear. I rolled an 18 with fear. What are you doing? You capped at 12.
My mind is stuck on 18. You get a smell of, I don't want to say fresh water, but it's like the left side has a distant sense of some kind of moisture. The right path doesn't have anything of the same.
Just musty cave. No,
Not even
I smell
musky.
water. I smell moisture down this way. You smell water. Could be an underground lake, underground river, reservoir. Who knows? Could be some kind of weird blobby monster. Who wants to go find out?
Yes, where there is water, there is often life.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Like, and Turo's gonna look back the way that we came and kind of sigh and look back down the tunnel again. All right, yeah, I'm ready.
What's the marching order down the tunnel?
Who'd be the physically toughest?
I don't know. Not me.
Physically toughest? Would it? I don't imagine it would be me. I mean, I have an evasion of 10 and an armor of 3.
Bonehorn, can you turn into a Godzilla? You're a druid, right?
I am a druid. I can take many shapes.
Where
All
did
right.
we go?
All right, buddy.
Go north.
Some trouble comes around, you turn into a gorilla. Do you know what a gorilla is?
I don't know what a gorilla is.
Have you ever seen a creature that looks like me before? A monkey, hoo hoo ha ha, something like that. Gorilla's like bigger, like ate too much meat and too many eggs.
I suppose I have seen large furry creatures like you that are all muscle and they have large hands.
I wasn't serious. Doesn't have to be a real gorilla. Turn into something big.
I just want to tell y'all real quick that I've heard what a gorilla beating its chest sounds like, and it's not what you imagine.
I'm like slapping.
It sounds like bubbles popping, okay? It's not very cartoonish.
As you all move down to the next corridor, the bright light of the lemur lighting your way, the path snakes around. There is a small crevice about right here. You hear the sound of a very slow drip.
From the crevice or down the hall? Down the corridor?
Down the
I get up here and peek.
I tell him, with like my bow drawn too, as if like covering him while he inspects.
Make an instinct roll.
Ooh, instinct roll. How do you roll that again? You just add your modifier to the d12s?
You see.
Yes.
Ooh, that is a 22 fear.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm capped out on fear. Let me bring my fear token up.
No fear for you. I didn't know DMs had a fear limit.
Yup.
And I'm at it. You look in, the wall is black like coal, and there is a moisture drip that just, you can see the line that descends down. You can't see how high up it goes unless you go in.
I will go in, raise my torch up.
No.
As you go in, the wall kind of shuts off behind you.
God damn it.
Oh no!
Why would you do this?
Why, dude? Why?
Why would you do this to us?
Does it make a sound when it seals Fugue in?
It just kind of slowly closes in. It's just tight enough for one person to squeeze through. As he squeezed through it, it just seals behind him.
If it slowly does it, is there time for me to react?
Make an agility reaction roll.
Damn straight.
Let's see.
Oh, no. I gotta re-roll that last.
And do it with disadvantage because you are not expecting this. You are tightly squeezed, so subtract a d6 out of it.
Wait, I roll once with the d12s and then remove a d6.
Right. Roll a d6 and subtract the total.
That is an 11 hope.
What do you say as you look back and it's sealed off? With hope, you have enough chance to say something to the party as it seals you.
I say, it's sealing me in!
Do you panic?
I wouldn't say I panic, but I'm definitely concerned.
So what happens? That slow drip starts to drip onto your torch, and the torch starts to extinguish.
Oh no.
No.
And how do you all react?
I don't actually think I'm close enough to do anything, but Turo will run up when he hears Fugue yell.
I'll start banging on the wall so that y'all can hear me.
Namu was like covering him, expecting something to come out, but he wasn't expecting that. I'd imagine he uses his grappler tail to try and hook him, but the way it sounds like, it would probably close up too quickly.
Yeah, it closed up almost immediately. He managed to get a scream, a word through because he notices it, but it's not enough for him to slide back. And Fugue, you're now in darkness hitting against the cave walls.
Well, would that mean I'm at least hidden? Being in darkness?
What are you trying to hide from?
I am trying to hide.
It's shame.
From anything and everything.
You guys hear a thud, thud, thud. The banging against the other side of this wall. And it's not a cave-in, it's a seal. Like something zippered him in.
It zippered me. Oh god.
The zipper.
Can I make a... Can I investigate this using my pest control experience to determine if this is an organism that has trapped him rather than just a environmental feature?
Yeah, like an antlion sort of deal that's...
It's stretching it, but I will say certainly. I will tell you this right now, it is not a bug that did it.
So, I don't think pest control in a mining town in the underground would necessarily just be about bugs. I'm sure I've got experience kicking around some fungus with like varmints that like to make their way into the mine. I would even say that probably extends to disorganized thieves. All right, so what check am I rolling to determine what this might be?
I would say you're analyzing it and trying to comprehend it. This seems like a knowledge roll.
Knowledge with pest control. 15 with hope.
This is probably related to whatever was twisting the maze before.
More of this misdirection bullshit.
Who's holding the torch right now? Besides Fugue. Fugue's torch is no more.
It's still good. It's just wet.
It's just wet. It's just needs relit. Toro and Namu, do you guys have a torch?
I was banking on the lemur having a torch.
This little lemur have a torch in his hands and just uses that
Just
to
a
reflect
tiny-
the light.
Just a lemur with a tiny.
No, but I
little,
wonder if
like-
I can just turn him into like a monkey, like an actual just regular little monkey, and give him a little torch.
If Fugue was our only torch, I will take one out.
Do you light it?
If there are no other torches in sight, yes.
I can always hold one in my tail.
Fugue, you see in the darkness, you see a light that is decently far away, and you go to hit the wall in front of you, and there's nothing there.
Which wall?
You were hitting a
Like
wall.
where the door
So
is?
you were hitting a wall, you said, to try to give them a sound of where you're at.
Yeah, the door specifically, hopefully.
It's not really a door, it's a wall, but as you go to hit it, you miss, and you see a light reflecting from down here as you find yourself on a path.
I'm not the only one who can face in that cavern, right?
I will. My bad, go ahead.
Would you
I'll
ask?
just shout through the barrier. I'll say, there's a light over here. I'm just gonna follow it.
As he says that, you guys hear him calling from up north.
I'm up there. What the fuck? I found a
Fugue, is that you?
Haha,
Like
just kidding.
racing over. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? You red bastard!
Haha, just joking.
Wow.
You know it's bad. I took a card. It's called Troublemaker.
Wow. They're looking
Yeah.
true to form.
Fugue, where are you?
You guys would
Up
see him.
here.
You guys would see him. He's just directly down the path.
Poof.
Ha 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 ha. A very funny joke.
How did you get down here, Fugue?
I followed the light. That's it. I just followed the light. I'm wondering
You
if
followed-
it's wanting us to go this way.
The red cave beetle. Saw a light this way?
Is there more light coming from this direction?
No, the light you saw was when Toro lit his torch.
Oh.
Okay. It was your light I followed. Thanks, Toru.
It seems the spirits want us to travel this way.
Can I roll? What would it be? Instinct to see if that's correct?
If you're trying to analyze a situation, that would be knowledge.
Knowledge. Would I be able to
If you're
add
trying-
my
if you're-
unmarred mind?
If you're trying
To
to
that.
navigate which way to go without trying to figure out what the spirits want, that would be an instinct.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the knowledge, but I'm wondering if I can add my unmarred mind experience to that.
Spend a hope.
Oh, you gotta use hope to use your experiences.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
I
catch.
did not know that. Alright, so
So you guys should get hope frequently and have a
Yeah.
lot of opportunities to spend it.
18
You're
hope. Yeah, get the hope back.
Yeah, both hope and stress are our primary things that we use for either like our spells, our abilities, that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
With an 18, your experience with whatever these spirits are is somewhat playful. They've literally played games with you, like literally, at your
Painful
expense. At your expense.
Yeah.
And they love to twist. So it's hard to say if there is a right path or an incorrect path.
Mm-hmm.
But at the very least, you haven't repeated back into a room like you did the last time you picked a hallway.
Right. Yeah, I'll tell them, like, look, guys, these spirits are a little less maniacal, but they're much more rough in their horseplay, so we should tread carefully, but at least we know that they're not being malicious.
I look at my bush baby on my shoulder and I'm like, "You are a spirit. Why don't you talk to them? Tell them we're just tired. We hurt from a large fall."
When he says tired, I start imagining a feather bed.
How would the bush baby react to that request?
I don't know, it says like only we really communicate with each other, but
You don't talk about it.
it would basically be along the lines of like, "Oh, what, you think we are all the same?" You know, like they're cave spirits. I'm a forest spirit. Okay, get it right.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Do you guys want to go down the path from which Fugue came?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay. Do you go alone?
I don't know that I would really let many people go alone at this point.
Okay. How close are you guys? How close are you guys sticking to each other?
I would kind of like to be kind of like crawling up the walls and stuff, parkouring around, basically bouncing up the walls a little.
So you're a little bit ahead. Is everybody else sticking together?
I would stick about 10 feet closest to the rest of the party. I don't want to be shoulder to shoulder with anybody, but...
Okay. So Namu, I'm going to move you to the map slightly off to the right. If I can grab anybody with this. And you, Toro, Bonehorn. Toro, you're about 10 feet behind. How far are the rest?
Relatively close.
Okay. Namu is going at an incredibly quick speed, quicker than you guys have seen him go before. And Namu, after a moment, you realize that they're not behind you.
Oh
Funny spirits.
I'm like, "Oh, thank God."
Finally lost him.
Oh, too much mango. Namu is stops where he's at, looks back. What does he see when he looks back? Does it just look like one long continuous tunnel, like he's being messed with, or is
No,
it?
you think that you could step back to where you were.
I like to like hop out and then hop back.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It basically, you go here and then here and you don't see them. Hop, put your left foot in, take your left foot out, put your left foot in, shake it all about.
In that case, I just start sprinting through.
You sprint through. It's an incredibly long hallway. You go up top. How far do you guys go with before? What do you do when you notice that Namu has more or less sprinted, for lack of a better word, into the shadows?
Be like, Namu, you went too far. We don't see you.
Your
Can I hear them?
friend is quite fast.
He is a rather fast one.
Namu, you hear them, but it's an extraordinarily distant echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
Do you call back?
Echo.
I go Namu instead of Polo.
I feel like it should be Turo Namu.
I think I'm just gonna keep like running until I need a break.
You will eventually run into them. So you are going full speed. First, a light appears in the distance, and then as you see the light, you recognize them.
Does he come from behind us or ahead of us?
He comes from ahead of you. You guys meet each other in the middle.
Oh, there you are, little bead monkey. You are quite
Little what?
spry. Speed monkey.
Speed monkey.
Speed
I don't
monkey.
know what you heard.
I don't know what I heard either. That's why I asked for clarification.
I don't know who told you what, but I kicked the habit long time ago.
Thank God. We need you focused.
You
Trust
guys,
me, I was focused on that.
you guys have crossed paths again, most unexpectedly.
These cave
Most
spirits are something
expected.
else.
I thought that if we kept going this way, we would run into you again.
Do you guys?
Kind of thought something myself.
Do you guys go forward together, or do you guys separate again?
Like now we stay with each other.
Yeah, Turo is very interested in staying together. Guys, I don't think separating is a good idea.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
We should go in a tight line so as to not lose each other to these very rambunctious spirits.
Duke starts separating himself right away. All right, do you all head down the path?
Yeah, I'll keep up with Bonehorn, assuming that Bonehorn is going to keep up with Fugue.
All right.
And I am going to actually bring up the rear, but keep them within my sights the whole time.
All right, go 2 panels over in 1 second. I deleted everybody accidentally.
Oh no, they're playing really bad jokes. We're all invisible.
Good. All right, give me
We've been deleted, guys. All right, make up a new character. DM deleted us.
1,
Bringing back Paco.
2.
I'm the rogue this time.
The worst part is Namu is set to come out as name every time I populate him.
Yeah.
Close enough.
You guys come to a path that it looks like it twists down to a dead end. What conversation are you guys having as you're walking towards the end?
This doesn't seem right. Reveal the path before us, silly spirit.
Can we check that wall is actually a dead end?
Of course. You guys can do anything the dice allow. How would you like to determine such? Do you try to beat it down, kick off of it? Do you search for cracks? Do you analyze the structure?
Ears to the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna like bang on it like I'm searching for a stud, actually.
Banging on it would be a strength check.
I got your stud right here.
What would listening with my ear pressed against it be?
Listening is an instinct.
Instinct, okay.
That strength check is 18 with hope.
Ooh.
18.
14 with ear for me, but
So you don't knock it. You don't knock it down in one. It is a real wall, but it sounds hollow in places. Like if you exerted enough force, you could break down a path. And with an 18, was that 18 with hope or fear?
Hope.
There are two paths actually. There are two hollow spots that you guys could probably knock down. In Fugue, what did you get with your instinct?
14 fear.
14 fear. You hear the sounds of some rocks tumbling above you. Could you make a reaction roll?
Reaction.
No.
What is that again? Just the 2d12s?
Agility reaction, yeah. So 2d12s, add your agility modifier, and you won't generate hope or fear with the results.
Okay, that's... Well, no, you don't add. Okay, so it's 24.
You very much jump out of the way. Is it with fear or hope? That still does matter.
It was with hope.
Okay. So you, without even coming close to, you step back, a few rocks come down. It doesn't take a lot to hurt a person, like a big chunk of rock would have fallen on your head there. It looks like it might have been from Toro beating the wall.
I don't acknowledge Toro as the culprit, so I just cry out to the caverns, I'm learning your dirty tricks, you spirits, you funny fuckers.
So you guys,
Oh, he cursed. He cursed.
as you guys make your way down the path, you guys hear beating, and you hear somebody that sounds very familiar, similar, yell out, "I know your tricks, motherfucker."
That's not what I said. They're illusions. They're not us. They're not real. It's part of the joke.
I turn back and I look around at him like, "Hey, who are you calling a motherfucker?"
I think we should knock down one of these hollow spots.
Actually, you guys aren't there anymore.
Where did we go?
What?
Where did we go? We're going all over the place.
You guys might have never
Where
been
do
there
we
to begin
go
with.
now?
Dear Lord. Wait, are we in the hollow spot now? Like, is that where we are?
Nope. You guys kept walking down the hallway. You came here, you heard the sound of beating and very familiar voices yelling out on the other side of this. It does look like you're able to knock down that wall, though.
But where are we?
They're not hidden. You guys should be able to see the tokens. Yep. That's
Oh, okay.
Boom.
I thought those were like doppelgangers or something like that.
No,
hello,
those
offspring.
are you guys. What's
It's
up?
us.
Okay, that is us. I was confused.
If I look backwards, do I recognize that this is not the hallway I walked down originally?
That is the hallway you walked down. You guys all just walked down the hallway that you all ran into each other at, and it gave you an outlet here.
Hmm. And you said this is the hollow spot?
It looks like you guys could probably knock that down, yeah.
That would be strength based, I'm assuming. I am not good at strength.
I've got a +1, but does somebody want to help me out?
I was actually thinking of more like doing like kind of like a monkey leap running along the walls thing, like and kicking off of it.
Ooh, I can give you like a frog hop thing, you know, like when you use my back and I lift you, I like jump
Ooh, you
up,
have that?
give you extra leverage or whatever.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Roll it.
All right, what was that? I'm sorry.
So Namu is going to jump off of my back. I'm gonna like rise up to give him like greater distance or height, and he's gonna monkey jump into the wall.
Okay. So Namu, make an agility roll. You cost yourself a hope to give him advantage, and Namu do it with advantage.
Ooh, I'm gonna need that advantage because that is 7 with hope. That's probably not gonna do much at all. That is 11 with hope.
No, it's with hope,
It's like-
so that's good. You hit against the wall, you don't knock it down, but you also don't have any ill effect to yourself.
At least I get a hope, yay!
It's maybe just some embarrassment to your pride.
I imagine I just end up kind of like rolling down the wall.
The lemur on you holds on for dear life, the bush baby.
It's actually thinking I was actually thinking it hopped off right before I jumped, and then as I fall, it just starts laughing at me. It's it sounds like that thing that pops up from Jabba the Hutt and just.
As it starts laughing, you hear its echo through the cave. Once, twice, 3, 4, and it grows each time. And it sounds like something is approaching you from behind.
Can I face backwards and just hold the torch out to see what's coming up?
Make an instinct roll.
There you go. Exactly.
Would you believe to learn that creature's name, or that creature has a name for one?
Species, or that just that
Nope,
specific
that-
one's name.
That specific
name.
one. That specific one has a name that's Jabba's little sidekick. His name is Salacious B. Crumb.
Yep.
Of course, they gave it a fucking name.
Sounds wonderful.
Everybody in Star Wars gets a name. All of them, including Ice Cream Maker Guy. DM,
Sure.
that's an 11 with hope for that instinct roll.
You hear the echoing, like it's calling something, like the bush baby is calling something. You don't see anything, but there is you said it's with hope?
Yes, it's with hope.
Okay. So you don't see anything, but you do hear the echo bounce crazy, and it's like it's calling something, but nothing's coming.
I'm not sure I trust your lemur anymore.
My kid doesn't make a very good lemur. He kind of changes forms. It's not his original form. He's better at other things sometimes. And I go, watch this. I can spin another hope and turn it into a flying creature.
There's not a lot of room in these caverns, but by all means.
So I'm gonna turn him into an owl, but you can see that it's almost like a very kind of painful transfiguration, quick, and it's and then it's just like an owl, and then it just kind of looks there, and it's like the have you ever seen that movie, that animated movie? It's like Legends of Gahul or something like that. It's about owls.
Oh yes, I love that movie.
Yeah, the Guardians of Gahul.
Guardians of Gahul. There you go. The old knight one who looks a little beat up and mangy and stuff. That's what he looks like.
Rise of Keel.
Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember the name fully of the movie.
He's chock full of baggy wrinkles.
Could the three of you that are by that wall make an agility reaction roll as the wall gives way and rock starts crumbling towards you?
That'll be a 15.
Agility reaction?
15 with
Oh, sorry,
fear.
18. I forgot to add my agility.
18 hope or fear.
18 fear.
It is a stressful situation, so mark a stress, but you get out of the way of damage.
Oh, I got a critical.
Ooh,
2 twos.
Nice.
So since it's a reaction roll, you don't generate hope or clear a stress, but it's a critical success, so you are out of the way. And Fugue?
22 fear.
22 fear. Also, mark a stress as you are successful, but you and Namu are bumping into each other there for a moment. Very unexpected, but that pathway is open.
Now roll another reaction.
No, but
Imagine I'd like try to dodge and like like end up stumbling through it.
as you all look through, you do see some, looks like rocks have fallen right here. Also looks like somebody was beating on the walls up to the north.
Yeah.
Do I recognize the handprints of who was beating on the wall?
Do you know yourself like the back of your own hand?
No.
If
It's a loaded
if
question.
the answer was yes, it would have been yes. If not, analyze it.
No, I don't think I'd recognize my handprints on a wall.
What'd you get?
Oh, I didn't even roll. I don't
Okay.
think I'd recognize it.
All right, then you don't recognize it. Somebody was hitting against the wall though. And with the roll that you're either, it might have been real you or might be doppelganger you. With the roll that they made, you also have that knowledge that there are two paths, and you just know it somehow.
Weird. I'm gonna attack this portion of the wall that I'm next to and see if I can get through it.
Make a strength roll, unless you want to try to carefully find another way through it.
Instinct covers navigating things, right?
Instinct does cover navigation.
Could I kind of use instinct to navigate my way through what rocks to take out and where to move stuff?
How much time would Turo be willing to take on it? Because given enough time, you can certainly, water droplets can wear down mountains. How much time would Turo spend on it?
I'm gonna turn over to the group and say, look, I might have a better chance of getting through this without bringing the ceiling down on us, but it's gonna take a bit of time. And if the group's okay with it, I would be willing to take 20, 30, 60 minutes to do it.
Is the group all right with that? Would the group just sit tight?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Turo, do make an instinct roll. Since you're taking time, give yourself advantage. We'll figure out how long it takes to get through.
So that's a 23, but it is with fear.
You can probably find your way through, take rocks, slam it off, make sure the passage is safe in about 30 minutes. For that 30 minutes, Bonehorn, Namu, and Fugue, what do you guys do?
I am twiddling my thumbs.
That's the third time I got lice.
That's the third time you got lice? Oh,
Start scratching his head.
I move away and hug the wall over here.
Bonehorn and Namu, do you guys have a conversation with each other, or?
So you took the Conjured Swarm feature, right?
Yes.
So if you just have someone like crawling around, like any of like the fireflies, or just like I see like a stray beetle or whatever, I kind of like open up like my jacket a little bit to show you like my like internal kind of like animated vines and wood pieces or whatever, and you can kind of see like some like beetles rummaging through and like maybe even odd firefly escaping and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm infested too. And then I'm like, so you seem to have a deep connection with the spirits yourself. What can they tell? Are they always this mischievous, or is it just you know, they kill some people, they play with some people, others they let go?
Well, that is a little bit of cavern A and a little bit of tunnel B. But I think they have grown more rambunctious of late and more active of late, I think.
And what kind of spirits are these? Are these the natural, just, you know, everything has a life spirit, or is this like the you know, some tribe made a sacrifice, turned the remains into their god, worship it, and now it's a spirit running around? You know, you get all kinds.
Yeah, spirits.
Would I know that, DM? Would I be able to discern the difference if this is like a purely natural, like, spirit, like animism, like spiritualism kind of spirit of the rocks or the earth, or is it something more malicious?
There are spirits that tend to be malicious towards outsiders.
Well, usually they are quite playful, but they seem to be rowdy, these ones.
I have to step away for 1 second. Give me a sec.
I think it's because perhaps there are some new and perhaps unwelcome guests in the narrow deeps here, and looks along at all of you. I, for one, say that you are welcome, but my thoughts do not extend to those of the spirits.
Oh no, did we forget to take off our shoes?
Why are they punishing us? All we did was fall through a hole.
It's their hole we fell through. It's their fault.
I feel like we got invited here is what happened.
Yeah, you invited us here. Don't blame us for our dilemma.
Yeah, you wanted Namu here. I don't know why. Maybe you wanted
Look,
that.
stupid rock spirits. If you don't stop, I'm gonna call the mining crew to fuck with you.
I'm like, oh no, you did it now.
Dog tried to eat a whole banana
peel
peel in one gulp.
Oh, lovely.
I took it out. I got it out of her mouth.
What an overachiever.
Puppy must have really needed that potassium.
Toro, when you get that open, it looks like it opens up into a larger area.
You guys coming along?
Ah, yes. Spirits, if you would be so kind, please allow me and my new friends, Turo and Namu and Fube through with little discomfort.
Right.
Thank you kindly.
Top middle panel.
Every time I move over and I see that fear counter, I have a very small anxiety attack, like, oh god, death.
And then it's working.
I mean, that is its purpose. It is the fear counter for a reason.
I don't want to fight death yet.
Thank you,
It's too
sir.
soon. I'm still young.
Your kindness is seen and appreciated.
It looks like someone else had made camp here. There is charred firewood in the middle, some bedrolls. Looks like a couple of empty mugs and a water skin by one of the bedrolls.
I hold on, Bonehorn, come back. I was gonna say, like, before we all start going through in there like that, we should tread carefully. It's bad enough we have a cave system out to get us, but at least from the experiences that I can remember, most people don't take it well when you just start entering their cave, their campsite, or their cave.
Perhaps this is one of Bonehorn's tribe mates. They might know the way home from here. DM, could I possibly roll a instinct?
What are you trying
to see if I can either see or smell any familiarity with these belongings here, with this campsite?
That would be instinct, yeah, if you're trying to literally smell it out.
Okay, that's 18.
The way that
With
you say
fear.
that, it sounds like it's with fear.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of fear.
Except you got too much of it.
No, don't worry about that.
He needs to spend some on some enemies or something.
I have spent a couple so far on cave-ins.
Yeah, to try and
The
frick us over.
You don't smell anything familiar. The wood has been sitting there charred for quite some time. It doesn't look like this spot has been used. There are some personal belongings you could probably go through.
I want to start going through their belongings, but I actually want to look for identification, not so much as just, taking things. Unless I see something very useful, like a full water skin, like something like critically necessary.
There is a water skin, but it is dried up. There is not a drop of water left in it.
How many bedrolls are there? Just the 3 we can see?
There are 3. One is a bedroll tied to a pack.
What's in the pack? Because like you said, if it's... So what I would try to be doing is like confirming what kind of people these would be, or beings, based on their gear. Or like what they are, who they are.
It looks like there is a book of some kind, writing supplies. There is a little fire starting kit. It looks like there is probably more at some point. You notice wrappings that probably held food that are also long depleted. Old and stale crumbs are at the bottom.
Crumbs of anything in particular, or just like general rations?
Yeah, go ahead and analyze it.
Lembus bread.
Knowledge. That's a 9 with hope.
You recognize the stale bread and just teeny tiny droplets of moldy cheese. Everything else it's hard to tell. It's so minuscule and old.
And there's no other gear or clothing?
It looks like there's old scraps of clothing, and there's the book.
What language is the book written in? Is it familiar?
So the way that Daggerheart does language, it's not like D&D. It's just assumed everybody speaks a common language, and they don't break off into bi-species kinds. So you would be able to read it if you start going through.
Yeah.
You see day 1, there's like headers at the top. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, it stops.
So it's a journal.
It looks like they're trying to mark down passages.
Okay, what does the last one say?
The last one says, "There's no hope."
Fugue just like his head just falls, and then he doesn't scream it, but he says it audible enough it might reverberate. He says, "There is no hope. There's never hope."
Fugue,
Well, I mean, that's what it says in the book, at least.
what do you
Interesting.
What do you do with the book?
Let's keep going through passages. I guess work my way backwards.
It has, assuming you're the center point, it has passages from every point that spreads off of you, and you read all of them and they all circle back to the same spot.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I'll relay that to the party. Be like, so whoever set up this camp, it looks like they abandoned it, as well as all of their hope, because they could not find a way out. And then I'll like, in the same tone, I'll say, "Cave spirits, is this what you want from us? To just be fools and wander aimlessly and endlessly in your maze? Is this what you want from us?"
I mean, the previous tunnel had a puzzle to figure out, right? Like, we moved on from the weird retrace your footsteps bit into this one. Do we think we need to go back that way? Are we still beholden to the follow your footsteps thing?
Do you want to look at the book?
I would like to look at the book, yes.
Okay, Fugue, do you let him look?
Yeah. I show it to him. I hold it out. It's definitely upside down now, but I'm letting you read it.
Toro, do you go over there, or Fugue, do you walk it over?
I'll go over to Fugue.
Okay, Fugue, let me just kind of tell you how this goes.
God damn it.
When the wall
Never good.
When the wall opened up, everybody had abandoned you. I'm assuming you could eventually get the torch relit, and you started going down some passageways. You hear the voice of your compatriots, and you finally, after a lot of walking, come across your old friends.
Guys, I finally made it. There you are.
Toro, what's your difficulty? Or what's your evasion score? I'm sorry.
Evasion is 11.
Okay. Fugue, you see a dark figure behind Toro reach around and squeeze him.
Toro, look out!
And Toro, take 8 plus 2, take 10 points of damage as you see jet black arms reach around.
All right, so that goes into major damage, 8 being my minor threshold. So that's going to be 2 HP, right?
Unless you use an armor slot to take it down one. So what's your thresholds?
8 and 14.
Okay, so that would be your major damage threshold. You could spend an armor slot to take it down to minor and do 1.
I will do that.
Fugue, how do you react to seeing that figure wrap around Toro?
I'm gonna use one of my cards. It's called Troublemaker. I'm gonna taunt this thing. I'm gonna try to draw its attention away from Turo. It says, when you taunt or provoke a target within far range, make a presence roll against it. Once per rest on a success, mark a number of d4s equal to your proficiency. That target must mark stress equal to the highest result rolled. So I'm basically gonna be like, hey, stupid shadowy creature, over here, you can't get me. Me.
Okay, so it has to mark a stress. I'm sorry, I only heard part of that. I was looking up something.
So I have to roll a presence roll.
I got that.
And then if it's successful, I'll roll a couple of d4s, and you'll have to mark stress equol to the highest roll.
Okay, I got it. Go ahead and roll your presence roll.
That is hold on, I'm bad at math. 11 and 8, it's 19, 21 fear.
Okay. 21 fear will succeed.
All right. Let's roll these d4s. Ooh, 3 stress points.
Okay. You have his attention, and he walks like he's a normal person, except the strides are very much like it shows.
He disappears. He's
You scared him away.
not yet.
That was easy.
You have your wish. A shadow blade appears in his hand,
Uh-huh.
and he will attack you.
No.
6 is not good, so it's going to be 8 against your evasion. I'm assuming that does not
Correct.
hit. But he has
Can I
like
go, or
a
are you
shadow
going?
sword in hand. I went because you rolled with fear.
Okay. I definitely want to use my Dread Visage and intimidate this thing if I can. Which would be Presence, I believe.
Okay.
I think it's Presence. It doesn't specifically say, but
Is
plus a d6. Ooh, twin 11s, boo boo.
okay. That's a critical
Oh,
success.
yeah.
That's a critical
So-
success. So add a hope, clear a stress, and what does your Dread Visage do?
It gives me advantage on rolls to intimidate it, so it is intimidated by me now. It missed, and now it's. Try again, motherfucker.
Okay. What does
I'm just
intimidate?
gonna go try again.
What does? Yeah, he'll spend a fear and try again. What does intimidate do in Daggerheart?
Doesn't have a thingy to show it.
Okay, Daggerheart intimidation roll. Okay, so the specified outcomes depend on the DM's judgment and narrative context, but a successful roll can result in the target offering assistance or revealing information, when a failed roll might have negative consequences or simply be ineffective. Okay, so it seems, at least for this one roll, that the most successful thing would be to give him disadvantage against his swipe. So 11 plus 2, 13.
Against what?
13 against your evasion.
Is it still meets it, beats it?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, it'll meet it.
10 points of magical damage as he slashes into you.
So 2 HP.
And you can always use an armor slot to take that down.
To 1?
Yes. You just mark
Yeah, I will do.
You just mark an armor slot to make that happen. So
All right, screw this. I have twin daggers, essentially. I'm trying to jab them into this guy now. Fuck that. Ooh, that shit. Oh my god, twin 11s again!
Nice.
So what will happen? Your base damage is maxed out. So what are your damage dice?
With one or both?
They're both. Whatever. So if you. So what was
So if I'm.
So you have.
I'm rolling with both of them. It's 8, 16, 24, 32, 30.
So
35.
if you have it would be one attack at a time. So
Okay,
your damage roll is 2d8.
Correct. +3 with the first dagger.
Okay, so your primary weapon is starting out at 6. So you're starting out at a 19, basically.
All right.
Go ahead and roll the damage. It'll add the +3. So you're starting out at 16 plus what this roll is.
Ah, God dang it. Hold on, I dropped my dice. Shame on me, right? I need a dice tray. That's what I really need. Alright. That's gonna be 13.
Okay, so is that adding the +3? Are you rolling physical dice or are you rolling on the...
Physical dice.
Okay, so...
13, 16 with the modifier.
Alright, so it's 32. You hit into him. It seems like part of it wafts around, like it's difficult for a regular physical weapon to hit in. Even with resistance, that will be a 16 and hit his severe. No, it hits.
That's cool. I have a second dagger that I can chain after the fact.
I'm sorry. He has high thresholds. It hits his major. So you slam into him for 2.
That's gonna be a 9 plus 12.
That one,
Fear.
12 with fear. That one doesn't hit in.
Okay.
And he will.
I'm gonna move away if I can. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing.
As you move away, he slashes into you, having rolled with fear. 15 to hit. And
damn.
11 damage as the shadow blade slices through you again.
Damn, I'm gonna mark another armor slot to reduce it by 1.
Okay, the shadow is looking at everybody now like a wild animal. Arms are stretching out and up, like he's trying to make himself bigger. Does anybody take the spot? Does anybody take the spotlight?
Yes, I will. Seeing this shadow, seeing it made out of shadow, I am going to use my newfangled conjure swarm, and I'm gonna conjure fireflies on him. So I'm gonna make a spellcast roll.
10 million fireflies.
That would be 15 with fear.
15 hits. So
All
your
right.
flies are gonna swarm in and out, and this is magical damage.
Right. Let me get my 2d8. Where's d8? That's an 8, and...
Can you guys hear me okay?
Very
kinda
muffled.
muffled.
Okay-ish.
Very muffled.
It'll be 11 magic damage.
The magical fireflies sting him with every fly through. It's not like the physical blade.
And they actually come out of my mouth, I open my mouth and you just see light start to come up and just all these fireflies just buzzing out.
As they buzz out, he steps into you. And the shadow blade will swipe at you. But it seems like he's trying to hit a part of your mind instead of just 14, yes, +2, 14 to hit.
14 hits. 14 hits.
Okay, it's like, go ahead and mark a stress. So it's like he's wrenching a part of your soul as a sword literally finds its way into you, and then he pulls it out.
Fuck you. In that case, man, I don't like him this close to me.
He is up close and personal.
All right, well, in that case, he's gonna get a point blank shot to the face with a short bow, and because he's right next to my familiar, it's actually an extra D6 too. So let's try to hit him. Will be a, what is that? An 8 with, no, sorry. Can't math right now. An 11 with fear.
11 does not hit either.
You little fucker.
With fear, he's going to actually swipe to try to hurt you this time. 14 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Damn it.
8 points of damage.
That hits my minor. So I'm going to use a armor slot to reduce that by 1 HP. And I am actually going to try and bolt away. I'm going to have my owl immediately just start circling it above its, like, kind of out of its reach enough, but just screeching and using the momentary distraction to just kind of book it across, and try to find like this high and get like this high point on top of this rock.
Good. You are above everybody now, looking down.
All right. Does anybody else want to go? I don't want to give him any more fear. I feel like that's all I'm gonna roll.
Deadass.
I'll tell you.
Before anyone else goes, I just want to try and hide for a minute.
Toro, you're low. Are you trying to take the spotlight?
I am, but I can certainly allow someone to hide first. Is this clearer?
It's all kind of muffled. It's like you're speaking through a pillow.
Okay. Let him hide. I'll take one turn and then I'll see if I can fix that mic issue.
Okay. You actually sound pretty okay now, in my opinion. I can hear you fine.
You go ahead and make a finesse roll.
God. Y'all hear me dropping shit?
Did you drop your dice?
You got your mixtape yet?
Yeah. That is a 17 hope.
17 hope. Okay, you're tucking yourself a good bit away behind that rock. Toro, what do you want to do with the spotlight?
I am monumentally offended that he attacked me, and also that I couldn't tell that it wasn't Fugue. I am going to use my spell Unleash Chaos. I have 3 tokens on this card, and I can spend any number of them on this spell. I'm going to drop 2 right now and make a spell cast roll against a target within far range.
He is certainly within that.
21 with fear.
21 with fear. You're going to hit.
And that's going to be 13 points of magic damage.
13 points. Right, between the criticals, the fireflies, and the magic power ranging from Torret, this thing lets out a shriek and vanishes.
Good.
Can I apply my arcane sense feature? I would really like to pay very close attention to where he was and see if he has actually disappeared or if he's just like gone invisible something. I'm going to approach where he was.
Yep. Your arcane sense does not require a roll, correct?
No, it just says you can sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range. Probably should have thought about that after a member of our party disappeared, but I did not. So, yeah, it doesn't require a roll. It's just I can sense magical people and objects within close range.
The one thing that have been consistent in these caves is everything seems magical, and even the party seems to have like a magic touch to them that would not otherwise be there. It's like the cave itself is a flowing river of magic that's uncontrolled chaos, and it's washing over everybody.
Wild magic caves, yay!
That creature was distinctly unpleasant.
That
did he leave the book behind?
You have the book, yeah. You wanted to be handed the book, and he let you have the book. He acted entirely like Fugue until Fugue showed up.
Invasion of the body snatchers.
Can I confirm that is, like, the book is accurate to what Fugue said?
At surface level without an analyze roll, yeah, it goes to 16 days. It says there is no hope. It seems to have a different set of instructions for every day that they tried. Some days it almost looks like they gave up and tried 3 passages, found themselves back here, and stopped. Others, there are directions that take up entire pages and then stop, finding themselves back at the camp.
Does the book have any mention of this dark creature or of people not being themselves?
It does not. It seems to grow hopeless a little bit more with every recording. The handwriting becomes a bit more frantic, but it doesn't say anything about what happened. Anything like that, no.
Does
I think we should all come up with
specify-
safe words so that if we get separated again, we can ask what the safe word is.
That would probably be a good idea. Also, does it specify? I don't know how we would figure out, like, because we obviously dealt with the doppelganger type deal. Is there any way to determine who, or if is it written in the book, who went down which passageway and what they recorded? So we can try and pick out, like, who's the liar in this? Maybe they knew the right passageway, but they lied about where it led.
It doesn't appear that it doesn't go into detail about who the party was. It's like they were trying to write their way out of a maze. And you can tell looking at it that there's panic over days. But it seems to have been penned primarily by one person.
Okay.
Until it stopped. 16 days is all you get.
16 days.
What was their entry point? Like day one, what was their entry point into this cave system?
Make an
ours is pretty Sorry, go ahead.
Make a knowledge roll since we're gonna deep analyze this book.
This book must.
Anybody feeling smart?
Yeah.
You guys could do it as a group roll if you'd want.
I can assist. I have a +1 in knowledge. I don't know, or I can spend a hope to give you advantage.
That works too.
Yeah, I'll spend a hope to give you advantage.
How do you think Bonehorn
Sounds
would help
good.
him out? Like, what would be Bonehorn's process?
Bonehorn would try to think of this as like a riddle. Like a riddle kind of dealing with like, okay, there are some people, one of them was like the two truths and a lie kind of deal. Try to figure out which one was the lie with the information and pick out any inconsistencies to try and find like if there was a path.
Roll knowledge with advantage.
That is a 7 with fear.
Man, you gotta quit giving this guy fear.
I don't spend it enough.
No, it's been sitting at like 10, 11,
Was
12.
that with advantage?
That was with the advantage.
Who?
That would
Toro, you can't decipher a pattern from it, like if day one is actually day one. What you do get is this might be the first passage they go, and then they go counterclockwise.
See, that's their problem. You should never go Witter
Sorry,
shades.
clockwise. Boop.
Oh, well then I have no objection to that.
It doesn't say which was their specific entry point. It does
I
seem
just meant,
like it does seem all of their stuff is still here though.
But
the journal doesn't say anything about we were mystically transported to this cave system. Like, our entry point into this is we fell down a hole, not the same holes because we were separate before we did this, ended up in the same place and are being fucked with by cave spirits even before we got to this particular system.
It does that, but the book doesn't specify how they got here. It's not a diary in that sense. It's like they were trying to use it to decode a path and failed.
Friends, I'm not getting any more information out of this book. I don't. Unless we can find a hint or something, I think we might be stuck in the same boat they're in, trying to find, exploring these passageways and seeing which one brings us back. I do like the idea of a safe word, though. My safe word is Nickelback.
I was thinking cherry. I guess Nickelback works too.
Oh, I don't know what a nickelback is, but it sounds horrendous.
Wow.
Now all the Twitch streamers are gonna be like, "Fuck you, Nickelback is awesome."
No, you're fine.
Mine is Iron Butterfly.
How long do we think we've been adventuring so far with the previous cave and this one?
A part of the things that have been wonky are senses of time. Time, direction, movement. Those perceptions have all been twisted with the caves. You guys have at least been adventuring for half a day, probably.
So just a reminder that Fugue did come from this hallway down here.
That's a
course.
good point.
The only.
What?
The only.
But that
way
basically
to
meant he
find a way
came from
out.
that.
So Fugue's experience after the cave let him out, after it sealed him, he started walking down passages exploring for his friends until he came upon this place.
So what would I have discovered?
A lot of rocks.
But other paths, right?
You were as twisted as everything else. You're welcome to try to navigate back through.
Instinct. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. It's a 6, but it's fear.
It's fine. I'm all out
Sure.
of
Yeah.
fear counter.
Go ahead and max out your fear at 13. Max it out.
So
Is it 13?
It's 12. I think it's
Oh, is
12.
it 12? All right.
Yeah,
I thought it
I'll
was
go to
13.
13 if you guys want.
I mean,
Don't cheat.
DM, you do you.
Fugue, do you want to try to like take a few steps back into that passage?
No. I don't feel confident in so the role the way I'm interpreting the role is like I'm in that familiar fugue state, like I just can't even remember which hallway it was now. Was it this one? Was it that one over there? And meanwhile, I'm cloaked, so like literally nobody can see me, even if they walk right up to me. It's basically Skyrim stealth, dude. It's ridiculous.
Do we want to pick a passageway and go down it and see what comes up? Whether it's the one that Fugue came out of down to the south of us, or one of the other ones. I don't like our chances just sitting here.
Yes, one must always consider taking action if one wishes to escape from their current prison.
I didn't realize I had mute on. It occurred to me that I have bone horns, like little trinket, his little runes, fortune telling things that I use to use for my wayfinder ability, my path forward or whatever. There it is, path forward. When you're traveling to a place you previously visited or carry an object that has been to a location before, you can identify the shortest, most direct path to your destination. So I'd like to try and use Bonehorn's little trinket to try and guide us back home through all this bullshit if I can.
Home is probably a long ways away. There doesn't seem to be a direct path anywhere. You guys can kind of retrace the steps that you did, but there's no guarantee, as you know, that would place you back into the same spaces.
Gotcha.
But that is what was useful in the previous cavern. We haven't seen any other indicators to say that the retracing of our steps, following on our own footsteps, that the rule has changed, right?
That is hard to say.
It's more asking the group rather than UDM.
I don't have shit that would help in this instance.
Well, we can always try it, and, well, if it fails, what's the worst that can happen? We go back to step 1, and we try a different path.
So I think we came in from the southeast, or what I'm assuming is calling southeast, and Fugue came in from the south. Is there one of these that we want to try?
We legit gone like up, down, left, right. There's no order to it.
I mean, I know there wasn't a whole lot of order, but we could at least... It would at least give us a reason to choose one tunnel over another.
Right.
There's got to be a hint that we're missing. The last places had hints. We're
I was
missing
gonna
something
say,
there.
like, I'm willing to roll for an analysis to see if there's any kind of clue that would prompt us to go a certain direction.
Turo will happily hand over the book to anybody who wants it. He finds it quite frustrating at this point.
So you already went through it and decided and figured out that there's no writings that would, prompt a certain direction, correct? Because they went all around the place, kept coming back here.
I don't think there's anything. It seems like everything they did just came right back to this spot.
Let's roll this analysis roll.
Go ahead.
Fuck, man. That is an 11 fear.
Kimchi, Namu. Sorry, different characters. You all smell.
One old character on here.
You all smell kimchi wafting in the air. Namu,
Yes.
you run down that hallway, and you finally get let off to a place.
Oh, so I didn't take all that damage. Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take that stress away and that HP. Bam.
Actually, it's like you guys are looking at each other. How would you react to seeing yourself?
I would immediately fire an arrow at him. I'm not playing that shit.
Make an attack roll. What's your evasion score?
12. And that'll be wait. So,
I just saw a fear get marked down. What the fuck?
14 with hope. No, I had to add this. This 8 looked like a.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, roll damage. Would my owl be around him? My familiar be around him?
When you ran off into the thing, you had the lemur, right?
Yes.
He's got.
No, you had the owl. You changed it.
Yeah.
That was.
I had the owl then?
No, you had the lemur to start when you were running down the hallways.
Yes, I did. That's
first,
right.
He's got a lemur with him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got the lemur now? Okay. In that case.
He's got a lemur. You have an owl.
All right, he takes 9 physical damage.
Okay. He cries out, "Imposter!" And he ducks around there. Was that with hope or fear?
That was with hope.
He ducks around. He yells out to the party, "Help! He's an imposter! Get him!"
I'll rush up, and before anything else, I'll tell the other Namu that just got fired upon to recite the safe word.
He looks at you like you're crazy. What are you talking about?
Like, you guys made fucking safe words while I was gone? With the imposter?
Does my arcane sense notice any difference between the two Namus at all? I have 2 of them here.
It's like they're the same person. There's no differentials between the two.
This is too fucking trippy.
I know one way to do this, and I yell, "Tuki!" And my what's it called? Bush baby starts jumping up and down on my shoulder.
He rolls a natural 20 and shoots you with a bow.
A little bitch.
Oh no!
So
He rolls a natural 20.
He rolled a nat
yeah, that's
20.
Right, never mind. I was like, nat 20.
So
Do you get the crit?
Yeah. He gets
You don't
crit.
get the crit. You lie.
I get crits too. So
Can I roll a finesse reaction to try and catch the arrow?
12, hold on. 12, 7, 19, 19,
Holy
and
fuck.
3, 22.
Oh my
22 points of damage.
22 physical damage as he rolls in. Fugue, you can't grab the arrow, but you can grab the spotlight.
I don't see a. Oh, he's over here now.
Here, for the sake of clarity, I'm not gonna tell you which one's the real Namu, but I'll name this one Namu 2.
No, that mark was already Damn you! I don't believe that's Namu 2. Quick, the Namu that's next to me, recite the safe word, damn it.
How would Namu react to that, not knowing the safe word?
We do know the safe word. We all said safe words.
This is the Namu that got separated,
Like you did.
like you did.
Oh no. I'm so terrified to attack, bro.
I'm like, safe word, how bad did you hit your head when we fell down this hole? I didn't make no safe word. You made safe word with that fool.
With what fool? The other Namu?
Is that the Namu who went with you through the last caves and watched you guys eat water droplets?
Oh my god, I'm about to like kill you, dude. I'm about to fucking kill you.
Fugue, you're welcome to take the spotlight.
Fuck. I hate you all. Yeah, I'm taking the spotlight. I'm gonna hit it with my first dagger.
Are you hitting that? Okay, so you go up to Namu and you hit him with the first dagger.
No. I'm sorry. I'm so
You
sorry.
got it.
I'm staying where I'm at.
Motherfucker.
Staying where I'm at. No. This is so Fugue though, because he would totally be in this situation. Like, God damn it, which one?
Have you been
All right,
eating
let me-
Bonehorn's mushrooms? What are you doing?
All right, the Namu that I'm currently next to is gonna take a dagger strike. Hopefully.
Make an attack.
Oh my God, that is a 6. Hope.
That is a fail. Misses.
Yeah. Well, I have a secondary dagger. Let me try that one. That is. That is a 20 with hope.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
That's gonna be 2d8. 13 physical damage.
And mark another last armor slot.
Oh God, is it you or is it the other one?
What the fuck do you think? Pay
don't
attention to your damn
know.
math.
No, I'm about to keep attacking though.
How does the party react to all of this? Bonehorn, what do you do?
Bonehorn sits looking at these two and then remembers what happened to Fugue the first time. And will assume like, I see. We are each of us imposters in our own party. And Bonehorn will go over to this Namu. Let's see here. And he will
Namu
start,
looks
like-
at you and says, "Iron butterfly."
Oh. But you realize that you are the imposter with whom we've made this pact. And will start like that like deep like Tuvan throat singing and like pounding his front legs on the ground, causing a flurry of fireflies to like rise up off of his body. And I'm going to make a spellcast roll against Namu in front of me.
No matter who you hit, Namu always takes the damage.
That's a 15 with fear.
Okay. Roll it. Go ahead and roll
That'll
damage.
hit.
Okay, damage. Okay. That is 14 magical damage.
As you hit that Namu, he says, I'm not sticking around for this. Follow me if you're not an imposter. And he runs down this hallway.
But you see, that is what an imposter would say.
I'm sorry, Namu. I thought you were a doppelganger. And then I go hide again. Like anywhere.
I'm gonna drink my potion, my health potion. So let's see, 1d. Oh wait, no, that's not a d4. Let me find a d4.
This is getting out of hand.
Bonehorn,
have you or I been separated?
Yay.
Quick question for everyone, though. Do you cover armor slots after resting?
You do. So for a rest, you can. Oh, sorry. You can explain if you want.
I'll let. No, you go ahead.
So with resting, you get 2 rest actions, and you can use for short rest. You can clear either an armor, a stress, an HP, and I think you get a hope. Maybe you can get I think if
you can get,
you don't need to.
If you prepare, you can prepare and give yourself extra hope.
Yeah. And then for long rest, you can mark, I think, is it 2 of those things?
You get to
at a time.
So short rest, you do them, but it's with a D4 and your tier. You can swap out cards in your loadout, and you do 2. You roll a D4 for each. A long rest, you completely clear 2 things.
Okay.
Sure.
So you can 10 wounds, clear stress, repair armor, or prepare for the next deck.
Are we resting? Is that what's going to happen?
I would like to.
Are you guys
I would too,
short
but there's
rest?
a freaking second Namu that just ran through the hallway, and now I'm petrified or paranoid.
Good.
Bonehorn will come to the center. It's like, all will be well, friends. Nature will be our guardian. And we'll just sort of like sit, trace a circle around everyone, just like going around in a circle.
Stay away from Fugue.
And then come to the center and just start to like that low guttural, almost like a purring, but like a growling, like hum at the same time. And he will mark a stress to use his Clarity of Nature ability. Once per long rest, you can create a space of natural serenity within close range. When you spend a few minutes resting within the space, we can clear stress equal to my instinct, distributed as I choose between myself, and allies. So we can create like a safe space within close range of me for a rest period. So my instinct, so we can clear up to a total of 3 stress if anyone has stress that they would like to mark off. or they would like to clear, rather.
I have 2, so yeah.
I also have 2. I would take a third to reset that Unleash Chaos spell that I used earlier. And it might be nice to get that taken care of, but let's see what everybody else's needs are first.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, you guys are taking a long rest then? Or a short rest?
For me, it's the same thing for part of my species feature.
Are you guys putting in for like an 8-hour sleep or for like a 1-hour bit of downtime?
I'm good for either. I'm not very injured or tapped out on any resources, so it depends on what everyone else is wanting or needing. I could go either way.
I don't know that I see a point in long resting until we need to reset those resources. And Turo, just from a character point of view, would be very hesitant to sit down now, having just been attacked by 2 doppelgangers and not knowing what else is out there in the hallways.
Okay. We can do a short rest then.
Short rest would be fine.
Short rest it is. Go ahead, roll your d4s. You are tier 2 level, so the 2 actions you choose would be a d4 for each plus 2. The good news is nothing eventful happens during that short rest.
Good to know.
Do you guys...
Oh, and I will go over to Namu. And I will, if you're okay with this, Namu, I'd like to prepare with you and tell you the story that was very much like this one of my old cave traveling companion. My first animal companion that I ever had was a small lizard named Cleft. And we always traveled everywhere together, but there was one time where Cleft had wandered off chasing after an enemy of ours, and me unsure if I should give chase or not, and potentially lose our way in the rush. I decided not to act, and in thus doing so, I lost my precious animal companion, and I never saw him again. But it's told me that if anything ever causes you to give pause, it's always good at the end of the day to act. So I will prepare with you, and we each gain 2 hope.
All right, I've done repair my armor and clear some stress. I did take on the additional stress before we started the rest to reset Unleash Chaos, which put me to 3, and then I rolled a 2, which takes me back down. Is anybody else doing downtime activities? I have a feature from being Duneborn that says during a short rest, either myself or an ally can re-roll a die used for a downtime action. And I don't need it. I've cleared my armor and am at a very acceptable level of stress right now.
I don't need it either. I was able to remove everything.
Well, we'll save that for next time then.
Yeah, save it for next time, because yeah, I wasn't really... I had 1 HP marked, and I was good on everything else, so I am... stellar.
Okay, then
But
the
they-
hour passes. You guys tell each other stories, tend to your wounds and stress. And what do you do at the end of that hour?
My comrades, I think we come back to the same question we had before original recipe Namu showed back up. Either we're going to sit here and starve to death, or we're going to choose one of these passageways to follow. The only alternative is that there's something in this room that we're missing.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know what to even think about other than like what you said, just pick a corridor, because that book is not really helpful because the other people couldn't figure out a way out.
They did not. They kept picking passages and
There's
ending
no
right
other-
back up there.
There's no other gear either.
Well, it appears that we know we had come through this area here, and Fugue had come through this area, and then Namu had come through this area. So,
And
if
other
my-
Namu ran up this area.
and then other Namu ran this area. So either he's leading us to the correct way, or perhaps our way to victory lies in this untread path. What do you say, my surface friends?
I'm not gonna lie, both this path and this path have semblance to me.
If we don't feel like retracing our steps, I think chasing down the dark fake is probably our best bet.
Guys, I got a question. Okay. Now, just keep an open mind, everybody, but there's a good chance we are all going to die down here. Now, the question is, do we want to give the spirits the satisfaction? Now, does anybody have a way to blow up these caves, okay? I mean, if there's, we call it a collapse, and then there's no caves for them to fuck with anybody. Let's see if they like that. We all lose. Good trick.
I would not engage with that. I have a job to do.
The old fire rekindles and lights as you talk about blowing up the caves.
There's your
No,
answer.
spirits, just kidding, spirits. It was funny. Ha ha ha.
Picking us on, saying, "Yeah, go ahead, do it."
All right, I bet here. I'll even give you the fire to light up whatever explosives you got. All right, go.
Oh, I don't need the fire. I open up and you see like a couple fireflies fly out. And that part, I didn't something go boom. Anybody got a lot of liquor? I drank all mine before we fell through the hole. To be honest, I thought that's kind of what happened at first.
Would I be able to once more use burn a hope and use my follow your nose feature and see if I can discern anything positive or negative between either of these two options, this path or this path?
I'd like to assist him on that.
Yeah. So did you say are you rolling or are you using a feature?
I'm using if I could roll with instinct with my using my follow your nose experience.
Oh, okay. I still have you as Maze walk around. But yeah, of course. See if you can find some breakfast Fruit Loops.
I'm gonna assist him with that since I'm a tracker too.
Of course. Roll with advantage.
Okay. Nice. That is a 27 with hope.
Hit 27, so there's nothing
Nice.
strong coming down this way. There is the stench of something this way, partially rot, partially fungus, partially spores. It's like a strange mixture that hits your nose.
Fungus might be indicative of Bonehorn's people.
Bonehorn, it does not.
Bonehorn doppelganger.
With that roll, it does not smell like your people. Your people don't stink that
Like,
bad.
oh no, it
Oh,
may
come on.
be fungus, but that is the
Is it-
fungus of death.
Does it smell like Bonehorn?
Ah, that way smells of death and rot and ruin and strife. I elect
say we
to
had-
go the other path.
I think the way these spirits work, they want us to go down the dangerous one.
Ah, do you suspect so?
I suspect that no matter what path we go down, they're going to fuck with us no matter what.
Ah, I see. I begin to see then. You wish to go down the path of trouble and strife to prove your mettle to the spirits and prove yourself that we are. What's the word? We are worthy to stand amongst them.
I was thinking that if there's a big nasty at the end of all this, then I'd rather just hurry up and get it over with.
Trouble is just fun.
I find myself agreeing. I think taking the tunnel to follow the fake is probably the way to go. If it's the only passage that has an indicator, follow the indicator.
I see. Well, this path is laid out for you surface interlopers, so please continue.
Hey, I'm an.
Look, we're not
I'm
interlopers,
a-
okay? The ground opened up beneath us, inviting us in.
Yeah. You
If the
interloper
ground
on my
ain't
life.
put like it's supposed to, then we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you don't like us.
Everything
Keep
we're
your
wanting.
keep your front door fucking closed if you don't want company.
Yeah. Ain't no B&E if the door's unlocked.
And I do not mind you. In fact, this is quite curious, and I find it entertaining.
And you've grown on me too, like one of those mushrooms on your back.
You're a
Ah,
good boy.
Do you all take the passage?
Yes.
Okay,
Yup.
what is the particular marching order?
I'm
Who
gonna
has
go, but I'm gonna sneak around since I have the Wildborn and I'm naturally silent and I have advantage on rolls to move without being heard. I'm gonna sneak around with my bow drawn, and if I see another Namu, like ready in action, just bam.
I'll follow
I'll
up.
join him behind as well, because I'm pretty stealthy myself.
Okay. I'll follow up behind with
I'm
my.
not going to be left
low-
behind in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody's lingering.
Yep.
We're all together.
All lingering very close behind one another.
Yes.
Far top right, you go ahead and fire off another shot, Namu, as he is
Oh, yeah.
standing. He is standing there waiting for you.
Yes, he is.
Kill him with fire!
Like, you son of a bitch. That is a.
I know who that is,
a 15.
Toro.
It is a 15 with hope.
Are you making penises on the map again?
I did not make this. I am only highlighting it.
All right.
I said this in the chat the other day.
Both
Bro, you
parties
should
see
have seen our.
both parties
our
see
session last
penises
week.
everywhere.
I'm saying, man, every time he revealed more of the map, it looked like something phallic.
Yup.
Freud,
that's
Freud would
a
have
15
something
with
to
hope.
say. Go ahead and roll damage.
So, 6, That'll be 13 damage with the short bow.
Okay, you
And go ahead. What were you gonna say?
You clearly hit into him. As soon as you're done, though, he is going to run down this passage.
I was gonna mark I was gonna use my Wayfinder ability, the Ruthless Predator, to mark a stress and get a +1 bonus to my proficiency.
Okay.
So means I get to do another D6.
Another D6 of damage. Okay.
So that's another 6. So that'll be
What's the total?
19 points of damage. And if it's severe, he must mark a stress.
Let's see. So with his special stuff, it would be. It's just a regular shot, right? Not magic damage.
Yeah. No, it's a regular shot.
It is not severe. It seems like it sticks in him, but not in him. And he takes your arrow and makes a quick dash around.
All right. I'm also going for my Ranger subclass spend a hope, because when I attack him, I can now make him the subject of my focus. So now I know precisely what direction he's in. When I deal damage to him, he can mark a stress. And when I fail an attack roll against him, I can end my Ranger's focus to re-roll my duality dice. Wow, I didn't even know that feature. That's cool as shit. Yeah. So I know where that little bastard's going now.
He 100% went around this bend.
I got that little shit. Follow.
Yeah, we'll follow.
And up around
Okay.
this way.
My bow is drawn again.
Following.
And I'm like sneaking slowly, like peeking around corner, peeking in.
I'm Komodo loping again.
I'm staying very close to Namu.
My armored beetles, you'll see them just kind of crawling around me. Occasionally one will like come too close to my face and I'll just like get it in with my tongue and chomp it down and chew it. Without even thinking.
Fake Namu is standing around pointing to the right. His right.
He's pointing to the right?
He's pointing in this direction. If you guys approach without firing, he will run.
I'm not gonna, once I saw him pointing, I'm just gonna keep. Although I am gonna be a lot more warier. And just point down this corridor to see.
Where's Bonehorn? Bonehorn, you're dragging. Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
He's
I was
like
looking
like a
over my
mushroom.
character sheet. Sorry.
He's like a mushroom.
Dragon.
That room
Oh my
opens
God,
up. There is a big egg-like thing surrounded by a nest of sorts. There are long bones sticking around the chamber, and it looks like hot sulfuric vents that are right behind the egg. And we'll explore what those are next week.
No!
When we're level 3. Nah.
No, it's too quick. It's too quick.
I want to see the egg. I want to adopt the egg. It's mine. I'm a mother now. It's my baby.
I might get to use my big game hunter experience now.
You might get to use your big game hunter. We'll find out next week.
So, my experience of make do is going to allow me to make do with that one giant egg instead of the 12 eggs I need for a quiche. And I'm going to make a quiche.
I guess I'm very tired, so I'm gonna get off now.
Okay.
Thank you for a lovely Daggerheart session.
Yeah, good game. Thank you, everybody.
I appreciate it.